Ah, no. I beg you, spare me. I have surpassed myself. Husband, save me. How dare you touch my wife? Help. Murder. You dare lay a hand on my people. You've rebelled, have you? If you don't produce 100 taels of silver today, I shall report you to the magistrate at once. I'll make sure you rot in prison for the rest of your life. Debts must be repaid, that is the law of heaven. If you can't come up with the 100 taels today, this little lady here, I shall sell her to Chunfeng Pavilion to serve guests and clear your debt. As for this dilapidated courtyard and those last 2 mu of ancestral land, they shall belong to me. Second uncle, he's your own nephew. Please, grant us a few more days. 100 taels, is it? I will give you 3 days. Give me 3 days. I will repay you with interest. But if I cannot produce the deed to this ancestral home in 3 days, take my life along with it. Husband, have you gone mad? You said it yourself. Let's see how you pay me back in 3 days. Earning 100 taels in 3 days, unless an immortal descends from heaven. Husband, if I pawn this jade hairpin, it should fetch a few dozen coins. You should flee while it's dark. Flee as far as you can. My uncle wouldn't dare kill anyone. I will stay and hold them off. Qingxue, I was a scoundrel before, but from this day on, I promise, not only will I never let you suffer the slightest grievance, but I will also give you the finest life in this great Qian dynasty. Oh my, isn't that the waste ore from the barren hills outside the city? That stuff is poisonous. Eating it will surely cost you your life. I reckon Li Feng knows he can't repay the debt in 3 days. He intends to poison the food and drag his wife to the grave with him. Husband, why did you buy these toxic rocks? To plant a money tree. Qingxue, set up the large cauldron. First, dissolve them in salt water. Husband, the salt water has turned black. How can anyone eat this? Taste it, Qingxue. This is better than the delicacies at the magistrate's banquet. 10,000 times better. How is this possible? With this, let alone 100 taels, even 10,000 taels is just a matter of time. Li Feng, I've changed my mind. 3 days is too long. I am taking your house today. Break the man's legs and throw him out. As for the woman, bind her and take her away. Smash that wretched pot. Destroy it, drag the woman away. Stop. Where did this yellow-haired girl come from, meddling in my affairs? Throw her out with him. Hey, hey. It seems we've encountered a tough opponent. What is that? Snow salt. Pure and devoid of bitterness. To think there is such pure salt in this world. Young master, how much of this salt do you have? I'll take it all. This is a 500 tael silver note from Datong Bank. Is it enough to buy that bowl in your hand? Take your filthy money, and take your dogs and get out of my house. I cannot afford to offend them. Fine, you win. Let's go. Young Master Li, such a divine treasure. If you can mass produce this, the profits will be immeasurable. Let us work together. We shall split the profits 50-50. Cooperation is possible, but the rock mining in Qinzhou County has long been tightly controlled by the local thugs, the Black Tiger Gang. If you touch their interests, miss, are you not afraid of inviting disaster? A mere band of ruffians is not worth mentioning. As long as you can manufacture them, I will bear the burden even if the heavens fall. Young Master Li, what are you intending to do? I intend to build a workshop at the foot of the mountain. I am now recruiting 50 men to work. There is only one rule: absolute obedience. Never betray. The pay is 50 coins per day, and 3 full meals provided. Must have meat at every meal. I'm with young Master Li. From now on, my life belongs to you. Count me in. Whoever dares to sabotage young Master Li's affairs, I'll be the first to cut him down. "3 days, a mere 3 days. We haven't sold a single catty of our coarse salt. That coarse salt, appearing out of nowhere, has won over all the wealthy merchants in the city. Gang leader, that salt is truly appalling. Our salt is bitter and astringent. It simply cannot compare." "Nonsense. In Qinzhou County, I am the king of hell. A prodigal son who just got lucky dares to come here and steal my livelihood. Hall master, we've found out. That brat is named Li Feng. His workshop is built at the foot of the desolate mountain outside the city. They haven't even built a perimeter wall yet. Tighten your grips. Pick 50 skilled men armed with blades. We'll sneak over under the cover of darkness tonight. Hack all the men to death. Burn the residence to the ground. Bring that woman, Lin Qingxue, back to me alive." Sect leader, these weaklings are likely just exhausted from their day's work. They're all dead to the world. Enough talk. Set the fire and slaughter your way in. Leave no one alive. Ready your blades. Don't panic if you see something ghostly. What are you panicking about? Hold your ground. Close your eyes and slash away. Hold steady. Your time is up. Form groups of 3. Do not scatter. Use the bamboo spears and thrust with all your might. You little whelp, I'll slaughter you. Young master, dodge. I am conducting legitimate business. You are hell-bent on courting death. Since you've come, don't even think about leaving. Nobody move. The county office is here on official business. Those who resist will be executed without mercy. Audacious scoundrel, Li Feng, you dare to forge weapons in private and gather a mob to rebel. You even slaughtered innocent citizens. What's more detestable is that you've secretly refined poisonous waste. You intended to poison all the people of this county. Guards, take this traitor down. Seize all his assets and seal his property. Bullshit. Put down your weapons. Huh? You've got some sense, brat. Take him to the county jail. Give him the harshest interrogation tonight. Make him cough up Shuiyan's formula. You little beast, think you're quite the fighter, do you? Even if you are a dragon, you coil up here. Even if you are a tiger, you crouch down. Lord Wu, this brat knows black magic. Break his legs first. Granted. Men, bring the finger press. Magistrate Wu, you aren't even going to question me. You go straight to torture. I saw with my own eyes that you incited a riot. Private offenses are strictly prohibited. The evidence is ironclad. Why would I need to ask anything? Ha 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 ha. You, where did you steal this counterfeit gold token? Counterfeit, Lord Wu. Do you recognize the Grand Princess's personal calligraphy? The Grand Princess has issued an order. Li Feng is the supervisor of the Bloody Flame workers, a royal salt merchant. The workshop built by the inner court is a royal enterprise under an unlimited decree. You led troops to surround a royal workshop. You even intended to take action against a royal envoy. I think the one intending to commit treason is you. This official deserves to die. This official was blind. I failed to recognize that you are the Grand Princess's imperial envoy. Magistrate Wu, for the Black Tiger gang to collide with a royal workshop. What is the punishment for that? Execution of the 9 clans, this official. I will send men to wipe out the Black Tiger gang's lair immediately. Young Master Li, this is bad. The sky is falling. There is a famine in the north. Hundreds of thousands of refugees are starving to madness. They are swarming toward our Qinzhou county like locusts. The magistrate has already sealed the city gates and fled. The refugees are about to breach our workshop. It's over, everything is finished. Tens of thousands of people. If each one of them spat once, it would drown our little workshop. Young Master, before the refugees block the road completely, we should take the silver notes Xu Weiyan earned and flee to the provincial capital. Flee. These aren't just disaster victims. They are a labor force. Open the granaries. Take all the thousands of catties of coarse grain and the pigs that we traded for. Set up 10 large pots at the mountain pass and cook meat porridge for me. Young Master, have you lost your mind? Those thousands of catties of grain are only enough to feed these tens of thousands of people for one meal. Once they finish eating, they'll still loot us. Do as I say. Also, those things I had you dig up at Qinglong Mountain the day before yesterday, the gray stones and all the clay, haul them to the brick kiln. Burn them to death with a raging fire for me. There's food there, there's meat. Plunder it. Grab a bite for the children. If you want to live, all of you, shut your mouths. I know you are hungry. But under me, Li Feng, I never harbor useless people. See these blueprints? If you want to eat meat, come and play with mud for me. Mix these blueprints with the sand. If you work for a day, I will provide you 3 full meals a day. Play with mud. Are you mocking us? You black-hearted landlord, you'd rather let mud take up space than give us a way to survive. Fellow villagers, rush in and seize it. Charge in and kill the landlord. Seize the grain, charge in, kill the landlords, and take the grain. They have a death wish. Open your eyes and look clearly. This is called cement. It is still mud today. But after just one night, it will become a giant stone 10 times harder than a blue brick. I, Li Feng, keep my word. Those who helped me build the wall today may collect a bowl of meat porridge and 2 steamed buns now. Those unwilling to work may get lost immediately. Heavens! No kiln firing, no stonemasons, yet in a single night, the water and mud have grown into a city wall. Stone, it has truly turned into stone. It really has turned into stone. Immortal Li is truly miraculous. Immortal Li is truly miraculous. We are willing to serve you like beasts of burden. We shall never betray you. Release young Master Li and run. The bandits of Hefeng town heard we have grain and money. The third chieftain is charging over with 3,000 cavalry. No retreat. Anyone who breaks formation will be executed. Bring up the equipment. Divide into pairs. Secure the crossbow into the jade groove on the wall. One person cranks the gear. One person aims and fires. Load 10 steel armor-piercing bolts at a time. Lugentia. Lower the muzzle by 15 degrees. Target the mountain terrain 100 meters ahead. Convey my orders. All forces, attack. Flatten the earthen walls. 3 days of looting for grain and women once we enter the city. Ah. Hold your ground. Open fire. How is this possible? How could you have such powerful military-grade firearms? Ceasefire. Bring up those black canisters. Light them and throw them where the crowd is thickest. What on earth is that? You, what kind of monster are you? My uncle is the commander, Wang Pajuan. He commands 30,000 regular troops. Do you dare touch me? He will level your den and slaughter your entire clan. Get back and tell your uncle, I, Feng, have set my sights on the provincial capital. Tell him to wash his neck and prepare for the handover. Young master, are we really going to let this bandit leader go? The provincial commander holds significant military power. If he truly mobilizes his regular troops to attack us, he cannot mobilize the troops. There are more pressing matters at hand. Winter is almost upon us. We must turn these refugees into our strongest consumer base. Press down firmly, lift it up, and that's one. Qingxue, get the stove started. Husband, this black stone doesn't just lack smoke. It's even warmer than charcoal. This is no ordinary black stone. This is what will become our black gold that sweeps through the entire province. These honeycomb briquettes cost 1 tael of silver for 100. They can last for a full month. Heavens! The smokeless stove used by the magistrate only costs 3 taels of silver. Uncle, you must seek justice for your nephew. That Feng not only blew up over 1,000 of our brothers at Black Wind Stronghold, he even told you to wash your neck clean, waiting for him to come and take over the provincial capital. Insolent fool! How dare an upstart from Qinzhou County be so arrogant? Calm your anger, Commander. This Feng's honeycomb briquettes lately have cut off the path for all our coal firms. Manager Quan, what is your plan? Deploying troops openly would arouse the imperial court's suspicion. But to kill him, one doesn't need to brandish a blade. I have already united all the merchants in the provincial capital to impose a grain embargo on Qinzhou County and Feng's fortress. Qinzhou County and his Liuning fortress are surrounded by barren mountains. They produce no grain at all. Those tens of thousands of mouths of his rely entirely on our provincial capital for food supplies. I have united all the grain merchants in the provincial capital, and we will enforce a grain embargo on Qinzhou County and Feng's fortress. Not a single grain of rice or flour is to be shipped there. Young master, it's bad news. Wanshan Grain Store in the provincial capital has declared they will not sell us a single grain of rice. All grain shipments from the surrounding areas have been seized by Commander Wang Pajuan. Our fortress's grain supply will last 4 days at most. Haha, Chen Wankai, Wang Pajuan. Is this all you've got? Come, I'll take you to the back mountain to see our strategic grain reserve. Grab your hose and start digging. Good heavens, why are these earthen lumps so big? There must be at least 5 or 6 catties under this one plant. This is called a sweet potato. Not only is it drought resistant, but it also has a high yield. Wash them clean, and they can be eaten raw or cooked to sate hunger. Harvest all the sweet potatoes from the back mountain and dry them out. Process them into dried rations that are easy to store. Notify Qingzhou and Shenya. Tell them our fortress. Spread the word that our grain supplies are overflowing. And tell all the commoners in the province that Qingzhou County will not run out of grain, and that we are willing to sell it at fair prices. Young Master Li. The provincial commander has colluded with Manchu assassins. They are near the provincial post house. Your Highness, every physician in the city claims you have been poisoned by the 9 nether springs, and that it is incurable. I will risk my life to escort your Highness out of the siege. Please, I beg you to save His Highness. My days of farming are over. What are you sweeping up? This is an imperial secret ointment for wounds, mixed with incense ash and the urine of a young boy. It can purge the 9 nether springs poison. How ignorant! Incense ash is full of deadly bacteria. If you sprinkle that handful on him, you'll kill him. He will certainly die today. As long as he hasn't breathed his last, I can snatch him back. Go fetch that glass steaming apparatus from the backyard, and the 75-degree garlic alcohol extract I prepared. Bring them here at once. What are you trying to do? You dare to take a knife to the princess's golden body. That is a capital offense. Shut up. The fever is breaking. His pulse has stabilized. This is impossible. That was the lethal, throat-sealing chi poison. Lily is about to undergo her tribulation. But it is not safe here. General Wang Pajuan dared to ambush you. It means he is prepared to wipe out any trace of his actions. His men are likely already on their way. Oh, young master. 3,000 armored elite troops are approaching from the provincial capital. They have already surrounded the perimeter of our fortress. Use fire arrows and burn this stronghold to the ground. Leave no one alive. Wang Tuoping, coming to my desolate mountains in the dead of night to set fires. Is it too cold in the provincial capital? Did you come here to warm yourselves up? Li Feng, stop playing the fool. I have received a secret report. Manchu assassins have abducted the princess. She fled into your stronghold along the way. You dare to harbor assassins and commit treason. Today, I shall use your head to sacrifice to my banner. Men, hack him to death. How dare you? Didn't he suffer from the 9 underworld poison? This subordinate arrived late to protect your highness. I deserve death. Withdraw to the provincial camp. Without my command, anyone who takes half a step out of the camp shall be executed immediately. Oh, if it isn't young Master Li. I heard that your Sai, the tens of thousands of mouths in Sai are practically starving to death. You invited us here today. Are you planning to kowtow and beg me to sell you grain? Oh, this glazed glass cup, along with this bottle of exquisite perfume, has a starting price of 10,000 taels of silver, or 10,000 pickles of grain, payment upon delivery. Only 10 sets available in the entire province. 15,000 pickles of grain. I'll offer double. For just this set of glazed cups, I offer 20,000 taels of silver in cash, plus mining rights to 3 iron mines outside the city. Sell it to me, young Master Li. My lord, the Grand Princess has already issued a secret edict. She is waiting for the imperial envoy from the capital to arrive. Then seize your military authority and ransack our estate. General Wang has finally seen reason. These are the provincial defense map and the city gate keys. At this very hour tonight, I will lure the north gate guards away. Have the Dajin's blood drop assassins enter the city first. Chop off the heads of Xiao Mengyao and Li Feng for me. Humph, it shall be done. Once the city gates open, my Dajin's 100,000 iron cavalry will raise the provincial capital before dawn. I have been waiting for you for a long time. Enter the residence and kill him. Hack them to pieces. This is impossible. Don't blame me. Open fire. Don't be so smug, Li Feng. Ha ha ha, the Dajin's 100,000 iron cavalry are less than 10 miles from the provincial capital. Even with these hundreds of iron turtles, you will still be ground into meat paste. Ha 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 ha. 100,000 Qi troops are only 10 li away from the north gate. Li Feng, what do you have to stop them? Tonight, we all must die in Daqian. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Wang Pajuan colluded with the enemy and committed treason. He deserves to die. From this moment on, the provincial capital is under martial law. All military and political powers of the city are hereby transferred in full to Li Feng. Disobedience will be met with execution. 1st Battalion, go to the outer fortress. Retrieve 10 tons of quick-drying cement and 5 tons of river sand. Close both panels of the north gate inward. Use cement, sand, and stone to seal the gate completely. The thickness must be no less than 3 meters. The 2nd Battalion shall take over the city guard. Push all existing ballistae and catapults off the city wall. We must clear 48 firing positions. Keep each position exactly 8 meters apart. Go tell the city's defenders. Surrender within half a stick of incense. This marshal will only execute the men. If you dare resist, when the city falls, not even a dog or chicken will be spared. Playing tricks and masquerading as ghosts. Vanguard, flatten the city walls for me. Entire army, charge. Pull the red cloth. Light the fire. Ha 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 ha. Monsters. They are monsters who can summon heavenly thunder. Retreaters shall be beheaded. All troops, heed my command. Seize the charge. Disperse and move out. What is this holy city? Cut off their water and grain. Starve them to death. Damn those two-legged sheep. Why aren't they dead from hunger yet? Following young Masterly, every day feels like the new year. We have meat at every meal, and honeycombs to keep us warm. Great Marshal, I can hold this holy city for a lifetime. We cannot keep them besieged any longer. Our grain supplies and supply lines have been torched by Feng's secret guerrilla force. Already 20,000 men have frozen to death or fallen ill. If we endure a few more days, the troops will be finished. The rebel army will collapse on its own. At dawn tomorrow, order the entire army to assemble all remaining troops. Join me for one final, decisive battle. Either the city falls, or I perish. We have been besieged for a month. The 3,000 new recruits we raised, it is time they tasted blood. Pass down the order. Clear the concrete fortifications at the north gate overnight. At daybreak tomorrow, open the gates. Line up the entire army. March out of the city to engage the enemy. With a single charge of my war horses, I will crush you all into pulp. All troops, advance. First rank, raise your muskets. Fire. First rank, step back and reload. Second rank, take aim. Fire. Third row, fire. R. You, what on earth are you? What am I? I am the one here to take your dog life and protect the people of this city. Take him away. Keep him under strict guard. An army of 100,000. In the 30 years since I ascended the throne, I have never seen such a great victory. Feng, who exactly is this Feng? This power of Feng's. The imperial court cannot control it. Your Majesty, please calm your anger. This battle report must be suspicious. The great Jin's 100,000 armored cavalry. How could they be routed by a mere 3,000 new recruits? This is a false report of military intelligence. Your servant has received secret intelligence, reporting that this Feng harbors unknown demonic powers. He covers the sky with one hand in the provincial capital. If he can use that demonic power to slaughter the Manchu people today, he could use it to bombard the capital tomorrow. I implore your Majesty to issue an edict immediately to strip Feng of his military command and have him brought to the capital to be executed by slow slicing. Execute Feng, execute Feng. Killing a meritorious official will chill the hearts of the people. Your Majesty, a secret letter from Her Royal Highness the eldest princess has arrived. Feng's abilities are comparable to those of the gods. He has agreed to offer the methods of heavenly lightning and steel making entirely to the imperial house. If your majesty can secure this man, the unification of the empire will be within reach. A fine unification of the empire, indeed. Convey my decree. Li Feng, commander of the provincial capital, has defended the nation and repelled the enemy. His service is meritorious and exhausting. Effective immediately, he is granted the title of first-rank Duke of Shenhua. Bestow upon him the imperial sword. Proclaim for him to enter the capital at once. I shall personally host a banquet at the Hall of Supreme Harmony to welcome his return. Summon Li Feng, the first-rank Duke of the state, to present himself. Your humble servant, Li Feng, pays respects to your majesty. How bold of you, Li Feng. You dare not kneel before the Son of Heaven. Do you still hold the laws of our great Quan in your eyes? Chancellor Yan, this subject has served on the northwestern front for 10 years. I have beheaded the enemy commanders, and sustained over a dozen wounds upon my body. Your majesty once issued a decree that the power in Yanxia was already great enough to overrule your majesty's own words. You are making false accusations. Your majesty, this man harbored rebellious intentions in the provincial capital, and now, he dares to roar within the Golden Throne Hall. His heart is truly punishable by death. Beloved subject Li, what says the Chancellor? Do you have anything to say in your defense? Ha 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 ha. Defend myself. Why would I need to defend myself? Protecting your majesty is all it takes. This is the celestial lightning that could reduce the great Jin's 100,000 cavalry to ashes. Your majesty, once this is ignited, this Golden Throne Hall would instantly be reduced to ruins. If I die, then the great Qian shall wait to be trampled by the Manchu forces. Your majesty, is this defense of mine considered convincing enough? Ha! A fine duke. All of you, withdraw. My duke was merely showing me a divine miracle. Where is there any talk of treason? Proclaim my decree. Tonight, we shall hold an imperial banquet in the imperial garden. I shall drink with my duke until we are both intoxicated. Tonight is our only chance. Yan Xiang, you must see to it that Duke Sheng is well entertained. Li Feng, Yan Song has been abnormally quiet tonight. There are at least several hundred assassins lying in ambush around the imperial garden. Let them lie in wait. In the face of absolute power, schemes and plots are nothing but a joke. Duke Sheng, your display of divine might earlier today was truly impressive. Duke Sheng, your display of divine might earlier today was truly impressive. I am filled with admiration and bow to you in defeat. I shall personally offer this cup to the Duke as an apology. May our great nation's fortune flourish forever. Yanxia, in this cup of yours, you've mixed in quite a lot of arsenic, haven't you? Duke Sheng, what is the meaning of this? How dare you slander me by accusing me of poisoning you? If you do not believe me, I shall swap cups. No need to swap. You, what are you trying to do? Guards, seize the assassin. Yanxia, your pride and joy, the death-sworn men, are they faster than my bullets? Yan Song, this is the hard evidence of you colluding with the Manchu to sell off our iron mines. Why did His Majesty leave the banquet so early tonight? He was waiting for me to take action myself, to purge an influential official like you. Follow me and storm the palace, cleanse the court and install a new emperor. High altitude drop, get ready to release. Aiming the firelocks at the sky, ready. Open. Close. Young master. The capital has been pacified as well. Where shall we go next? The capital is too small. We are going to usher in a brand new industrial era. The success of this coup to overthrow the heavens is entirely due to the brave soldiers of the Duke's command. This great Dacian empire of mine, devised. If you, Duke, are truly loyal and righteous, I am willing to emulate the ancients and abdicate the throne to you. How about that? You actually think that your humble servant came to the capital just for this mere dragon throne? Your Majesty, in your eyes, this Dacian empire is the entirety of the world, isn't it? This is called a globe. Your Majesty, please look, this is the Dacian you rule. Nonsense! Dacian is the celestial empire, vast in land and rich in resources. How is it possible? How could it possibly be only this tiny bit? What lies outside of Dacian? And what are these large patches of blue? The blue represents the oceans. To the ancients, the ocean was the edge of the world, but in my eyes, it is an endless trade route. Across the great seas lie lands, 10 times larger than our great Chien, a new continent. It is full of high-yield sweet potatoes, and mountains of gold and silver mines. Then, what is the Duke's meaning? Your Majesty, sit firmly on the dragon throne and govern the people. Leave the expansion of territory and the conquest of the seas to me. I need your Majesty to issue an imperial decree, effective immediately. Establish the Great Chien Overseas Commerce and Trade Bureau. The first step, between Qingzhou and the capital, lay the Great Chien's first steam-powered steel track. I shall entrust all matters to the regent. Is this what the regent calls a train? Such a massive hunk of raw iron, without hundreds of horses pulling it. How could it possibly move? It must have used some mechanism, or perhaps hundreds of strong men are pushing from inside. Please select and pull the steam valve, Father Emperor. It moved on its own. A divine artifact, truly a divine artifact. These are truly divine troops of Great Chien. Great Chien will extend along with these rails. Traveling 1,000 li a day without tiring a single horse. One train can transport tens of thousands of dan of grain. Li Feng must not be allowed to live. We must act before he completely transforms Great Chien. We must nip this power in the bud. An army of 850,000, even if Great Chien conscripts men from the entire nation and sells off every last pot and pan, we still cannot muster 400,000 troops. Regent, Old Chen suggests we dismantle the railway immediately and offer tribute to the four kingdoms to sue for peace. Preserving the Great Chien legacy is what matters most. Regent, what are we to do? The imperial court has neither money nor grain left to fight this war. The border needs not a single soldier or clan from the imperial court, nor does it need a single tael of silver from the Ministry of Revenue. Having eaten affordable sweet potatoes and used honeycomb coal, the northern people, numbering 20 million in total, heed my decree as Prince Regent. Initiate the mobilization order to strengthen the nation and serve the people. Those who volunteer to defend the granaries, assemble at your local railway stations at once. Without the Prince of Archers, we would have frozen or starved to death last winter. These barbarians wish to seize the Prince of Archers. They must step over my corpse first, go to the provincial capital to claim muskets and defend the front. Pass down the order. The main force is at the Great Front. Here in the capital, there is only a rabble of peasants. It is quite dashing for the militia to break down one's door. You are granted permission to sack the city for 3 days. Calibrate trajectories, prepare high explosive shells. Target the open ground 500 meters in front of the enemy lines. Fuck. Ha ha ha. Isa. Is that the heavenly judgment? My gods, the heavens are truly aiding Great Tion. Stop fighting. We can't win against this. Run. Bestow upon Li Feng the title of first-rank regent of Great Tion. Hereditary and perpetual. Authorized to patrol on behalf of heaven. Regent, I wish you a happy wedding. No. The lands of Great Tion are too small. Next, our trains shall traverse the entire continent. Our great fleets shall conquer every ocean. Qingxue, Mengyao, open your eyes and watch carefully. Everything that belongs to us, the era of grand industry and navigation has officially begun. Toward the ends of the ocean,